This is Adam with Small Town Machine Shop. I got a quick little machining job to do. It's another one of these rollers. I realized when I did the other one, I never filmed this last part of it because I had to get it out the door. So, you know, sometimes I don't have time for this. This one I do. So as before, I cut back the rubber because this is replaceable. This rubber sheeting on there. And all the same things as last time, did our weld buildup. So what we're going to do is come up, there's a bolt hole here. The bearing is retained by a washer and a bolt. It's not a press fit or anything. So let me zoom in, you can see that. We're going to touch off on this face, turn this flat. That'll be our reference mark. Then we'll change up our tool to a high-speed bit and we'll whittle away at it until we get our bearing to fit. And then we'll be using, I'll show you the way I use gauge blocks to set up the carriage stop for cutting the depth. And this is I always do it this way, it's foolproof. You know, you can't cut too deep if the carriage can't physically move too deep. One thing to watch, if you have one of these ratcheting depth stops, this is a 4 position I think, when you press up against it, see that? There's like not much, probably like 10 thou movement. So when I bring this up, I'll make sure that's pressed in so we get a true reading. Does that show that? Well, you can hear it clicking. So yeah, need to compensate for that, of course. And we'll cut it probably between 15 and 20 thou shy of the washer. There's not a huge clamping load on it. It's only a pretty small bolt through there. And that's what rides into the thing it goes into. So yeah, let's get the tripod set up and let's knock out this roller real quick. Okay, we got it on. We're not going to take very hard cuts because we don't have a lot of purchase on this thing. So we're just trying to clean up the front for right now. Very light cuts. Just trying to clean that up. Take a look at that when I get in your way. Yeah, we'll go a little bit more. Just a hair more. I think this will do it. Okay. Yep, that looks really good. Let's move on to the next step. Okay, got her in there. Sorry about the lighting back here. We're in the very back of my shop, so nice and smooth. That grating noise you heard in that stall was this thing has a mag starter going out on it. Started acting up the other day. So this will probably be the last job I do on it until I replace. The reverse mag starter works good. So I think I never reverse this thing. So I'm just going to put the reverse one onto the forward and take care of that. But should be able to get this job done. Yeah, it's just catching and grabbing sometimes. So yeah, now we will set up another tool. And then we will set up our depth gauge. And we'll knock this guy out. I'll bring you back. Okay. So, I have the tool touching the work. I got the carriage locked. Come down here. Sorry, adjusting the microphone a little bit. Here's our bearing. It's 550. And see, it spins, so we're on the middle part. So we want it between a 15 or 20 thou clamp, as it were. So we got 2 gauge blocks here. It's 530. So that'll leave us 20 thou, which is what I typically do with these. I've had 0 issues. So now, your gauge blocks. Hold them right there. Push them in. Sorry if my head was in the way there. Give our thing a snuggy poo. See, that one in there. Reach around here. Undo the carriage. Okay. So now we're all set to go. So let me get you. I try to find a better position to put the camera so you can watch this. But we're cutting on the the inside of a very narrow spot. So I'll see what I can do. Okay, I've got the setup here. Got my calipers set about 40 thou over. Now it's just a basic turning job. as it goes sometimes, the mag starter gave out. It's not going to start anymore, so I'm going to have to swap it. See, we're getting very close. Got a nice shoulder back there. We got about 50 thou to go. That's okay. I'll throw a different starter in here tomorrow, and we'll finish this up. So, sorry to leave you hanging, but that's how it goes sometimes. This is Adam with Small Time Machine Shop. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.